Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Pioneers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Time to take a shot. He's got it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneer. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, the gamble by coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Alabama's offense gets to come out for its first possession. game. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
And if we're just being honest, this is every offensive coordinator and quarterback's worst nightmare. When you've got an offensive line with a lot of inexperienced young players and freshmen going up against the D-line, David, with this type of talent, with this type of experience and explosiveness, they chew up O-lines and spit them out daily, and you know they're licking their chops.
Bro, I done built this. Immediately defensively, I'm like, it's hunting season. Like, we're going hunting.
I done built this program from the mud.
Like, that's the matchups that we got to make sure we dominate. So, a great defensive line against some tough matchups on this offensive side.
Program is all me.
Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This crowd going to try to make...
I like how Alabama isn't... Alabama ain't anymore.
To the air, it's good. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. Turning on the Jets. He gets it all the way down the 5-yard line.
They ain't got all them stars all over the place.
Terrific catch and run before he stopped. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
I knew you was being quiet for some reason.
One more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Really can't help yourself. You know, I'm not one of them guys.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Pioneers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They make the stop.
What you over there doing, man?
Takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You watching no game?
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Pioneers have it with a first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out
I
because
could
he was
play
so
the,
wide open on that
play
play,
the same.
but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
No, that means I'm winning too
After
much.
moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're going to run it. Good enough for the first. Oh, and
The same things.
what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Pioneers pounded the rock.
5 play set. Okay.
To the air on first down. Using
Two.
the quick game.
2
And they
plays.
bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out
It's
wide.
learning.
You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy
learning.
that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed,
not at all,
try
sir.
again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Pioneer! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in
Ron
his first
Burgundy,
game,
what?
He gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Lining up to take one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's not going to take the touchback. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. End off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. On first down from their own 22. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Might have a chance. They stop him just a link or 2 short.
There's no mid-blitz.
What they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down.
Clicking on? Come on, man.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down.
So you just want to see failure. That's all it is. That's all. How much can Dale? Something I can laugh at. If he's really good, then I don't. And then I'm like, it ain't nothing here. Need it. Abuse him on. So I'm gonna get on up out of here.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
No, you can't.
Scanning the field, it's Hood. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Buckner there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these 2 guys so far.
I'm paying top of the mountain.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd.
Computer.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Going long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The lone back's got it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
What dive, man? What dive?
On first down, it's 2nd and 9. The option.
Why does everything have to be little and tight? Little tight, Sid.
On that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Oh my God, they're not all the same. You just group them all the same. That doesn't mean that they're the same.
Times a game, make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in
Like, here's a tight set. So that counts for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 formations. Well, Tony Romo.
He'll try the left side. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's
Bruh,
negative. But they're the big component, man. They've got to get some
there's 3 plays you can pick.
Get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
There's 3 plays at the playbook menu.
Third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down.
I did not auto-ballize. I just moved.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll
Yeah.
get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Pioneers have their offense in high gear. Single back formation, and they give it to it.
What's the...
Great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide
That
side.
is something I do, right?
Pitch on the outside. Get on the
I run it a
The
lot.
defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge.
I
not
didn't
letting
get
the
blocked.
outside, making the big tackle.
Not busting out no new plays. Busting out no new plays.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Yeah. Mandalay delay.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Oh my God, because it's more closer to your game. That's why.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
That is great job by this defense coming up big.
Well, it's number one.
Down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football.
No, I didn't get no play from you.
Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
It's got to feel good as an offense.
Oh.
Early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. It's Hood. Got it in the middle. It's Mooney. A quick tackle made,
pick up KJ at 12
for the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Not going to no beach. You don't even know what beach you going to.
Seven-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is
He been to the beach. His mom's white.
Between the tackles, they'll do it outside, but there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game, and I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. This is a designed run. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And then that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Maybe some room here. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Pioneers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Lets it fly deep downfield. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear out of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And he's got room. Touchdown, Pioneer. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Wants to throw. It's good. Looking down the middle. It's caught. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Alabama hit him with a big pass play. Will they keep slinging it? Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The sure hands. It's Buckner. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Complete in the middle. Turning it on. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to throw, it's good. Bringing the heat.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Between the uprights, it's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they... From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks up the first down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Complete to the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 25 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with Coach DeBoer at half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
So now it's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Flips it out in the flat. Breaks into the open. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They've got the screen set up, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Finds his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Pioneers will try to punch it in on first and goal. He's trying to get it in. stolen catch takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get to completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Tries to do it himself on the draw. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown! Pioneer! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hood. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Pioneer. And the punishment has been extended.
But you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback keep. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Hood. Fires downfield. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Now on the move. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Finding some room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires quickly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury is not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. And the Pioneers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. This quarterback part of their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to adjust the pattern. Pulls and throws off the RPO. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Pioneers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the tie. And the Pioneers have it with a 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He'll take it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Pioneers are in the hurry-up. Using his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Pioneers!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field.
I'll turn my phone off.
It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. Gained right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Pulls it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Hey, 3rd down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, 4th down coming.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Pioneers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, it's a good time. The run play, you're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Dropping back, it's Hood. Rushes on him, and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough about today.
Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.